What's going on, everyone? So, the upcoming I Know What You Did Last Summer got the Hook Man, right? Or is it a Hook Woman, right? How are they going to approach this? One of the things that I am very happy about is they covered them up, right? You see, wearing gloves, can't see the face. I love that because I'm old enough, as I'm sure many of you are, to remember the original where you can literally see his face and you can literally tell that it's a guy. So it eliminated essentially, half of the main cast, right? And then also we knew what the deal was going in because it's basically how they marketed the movie, which is why I always thought it was funny that they tried to maybe it's Ray, maybe it's, this guy, right? No, it's not. We know what it is, right? Because they basically told us at the beginning, but I digress. Point is, right? In this upcoming installment, you see the Hook Man all covered up, right? That mystery, I love that mystery, right? This is one of the first films that really has the mystery, right? Part 2, they told you it was Ben Willis right out the gate. The twist was his son, right? The twist was, Will Ben's son, right? Get it, Ben's son. And so you also got in that version 2 killers, right? You got the father and son dynamic. So how many Hook men or women do they go in this upcoming installment, right? Is that something that you would be interested in? Would you want them to do multiple killers? Could it be something where it's maybe a family coming on board to take these people out, right? I would be all for it. Now, the plot is the same as the original, right? Group of kids, run somebody off the road, leave that person for dead. Fast forward a year, the next summer, somebody comes to start dropping bodies, right? And the idea from the jump is okay, it's the person, they're doing a Ben Willis situation again, right? It's just a different person. I hope not. Now, if we had to place wagers on which version is probably most likely, that's probably the most likely route, but I hope not, right? And I do think that they should lean into the kind of surprise element, right? You have a mystery in this film that you didn't have in the previous ones. And so even if you reveal a killer, you can reveal an early killer or you could do whatever you want. You can be more creative with it because of said mystery, right? So lean into that. And then you could have 3 Hook men if you want to, right? You could have, a Hook man and a Hook woman. You could have a father and son. You could have a husband and wife. That would be awesome, right? What if, they kill a kid and the kid that they killed, the mother and husband, mother and father show up and they're the revenge factor. They're the ones that are trying to take out this group because they're you killed our kid, you killed our son type thing, right? And you just left him to die or whatever, right? Maybe the car had a dash cam or something, right? Again, it's modern times, people have that, right? So there's ways to kind of go about this in a very unique, creative manner. And I would love to see something where, it's whether you have 1 killer or you have 3 killers or whatever that, again, maintain the mystery, be creative in the overall story with the Hook Man, right? Hook Man is using harpoons and doing all, right? I hope that's something else. I hope that the harpoon thing isn't a normal thing. I hope that the Hook Man's not just running around taking people out with a harpoon because that'll very quick movie, right? You can't run. There's no chase. There's no nothing. It's just okay, hang on a second, right? You doof, right? And then you see him just dragging the person. So I hope that was just for the scene that we got in the trailer. But I do think it would be cool to kind of get multiple Hook women, right, working together to take them out. Maybe you can get a cool scene at the end where, somebody's laying there and the Hook Man's above their head and then, they're oh no. And then they look forward and then another Hook Man is in front of their feet and they're what is happening? Maybe get a cool kill or something where they both just kind of take them out at the same time. And then that leads to that. And now you have the reveal. So now it's oh, there's 2, right? Again, I like the idea of incorporating, again, the elements and mystery as well as, you can be creative with the killer count, right? You had just Ben Willis in the original. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. introduced two killers, right? You had Ben and his son Will, right? Like, there you go. Boom. And then now you fast forward to this installment, right? Forget the third one. I know that there's a third one, and I know some people are going to be like, yeah, but what about the third one? That doesn't exist. And it's not going to be canon to this one, right? And that third one, for those that saw it, I'm sorry, right? For those that didn't see it, good on you. But I digress, right? Get back to the multiple killers is, I think with this one, you have the ability to essentially do whatever you want killer route wise. It needs to fit and make sense, right? It's like, it's like, oh, well, it's the father. And then it's like, oh, there's another guy. Who's that killer? It's like, it's the random deputy you saw, 10 minutes into the movie. It's like, okay, because you've seen films do that where it's like, I have no idea who this person is. Why is this person the other killer type thing? So I hope it's something where they really kind of set the tone, establish like who this is type thing. Unless it's like a mother and father thing where like maybe you just get them for a brief scene, but you stab because like, again, like some random character in passing is not going to be as impactful in the memory when you have that full circle moment as, a prominent, like, oh, that's the parents, right? Because you connect the emotion, or you have that emotional connection to it, right? Rather than just some like random deputy or something like that. So I hope they don't go that route if they go multiple killers. I'd rather see them, have it be like two people in the group, friends, or just have it be one person, right? It doesn't have to be two or three or whatever, right? It could just be one person, but I'd really like, however you go about it, I'd really like them to make sure that it fits the story and the narrative. I really hope it's not something that's just like completely out of left field where you're just like, what? Like, and now you got to spend 10 minutes in dialogue explaining it and making it make sense and all that stuff, right? We've seen that again with horror franchises. I want two hook people. I actually really like the family, like the mother and father route, right? You ran their kid off the road. They're back. They're trying to take you out. It's good old fashioned revenge. So, obviously the revenge element is played out pretty regularly, and but I Know What You Did Last Summer more than any franchise is rooted in the revenge, right? Like that's what the entire franchise is based on, right? So this is one of those franchises that I don't think it would get played out because it's literally the entire basis of the franchise. But let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So we enjoy these types of videos and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.